All right, guys. Market is already open, and it's pretty much playing out how I want to currently. We have a high time frame bullish S&P divergence from these lows down to these lows on NASDAQ, and then from these lows up to these lows on the S&P 500. We've had a pretty steep sell-off throughout all of London session. I'm expecting New York market to eat back up some of those losses that have happened overnight and during pre-market. I'm expecting a lot of buyers to come in on Friday because we've had a super steep sell-off on all of these indexes and on all of these stocks. All of these stocks, as we can see, they gap down. All of these tech stocks have been kind of tanking the last week, and it's been providing for honestly good entries. Seeing a big monthly retrace candle like this is actually pretty optimal on companies like Nvidia, Palantir, Robinhood, Meta, Google. I mean, barely on Google, Alibaba, like all of these big AI tech stock companies that are getting these big retraces down. It's nice to see that we're finally getting retraces. But whatever, that's correlating to the stock market right now. As we can see, we have a pretty steep sell-off from last week and this week on NASDAQ as well. We finally took out these daily lows that I wanted us to take out, and I think that we will just continue lower. I really think that we can come down, and I don't know. I think my final profit, but my final targets for this overall retrace on NASDAQ or the S&P 500 is right here. These previous all-time highs, I would love for us to get that big of a dip, and I'll just continue dollar cost averaging into my S&P 500 and my NASDAQ positions. Again, we kind of do have this high time frame low resistance, these high time frame low resistance draws and liquidity stacked up. And NASDAQ was just able to pierce this low. So that's like the first step. And then, if we take out this low, then it's kind of looking like, okay, we might as well take out these lows too. And then once we take out these lows, then boom, we're retesting all-time highs. And then I think we'll be set up pretty good for 2026 or 2027, whenever that happens. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. Obviously, this is on the high time frame. We scale down. We are currently getting bullish price action. So that's what we want to focus on right now. ES is currently the leading index. NASDAQ pushed underneath these lows. ES is the leading index. I'm looking we had market open, came down, swept underneath pre-market lows. Same thing here on NASDAQ. We broke structure to the upside. ES haven't quite broke structure to the upside just yet. There's not really any significant draws on liquidity to the downside for the S&P 500, which... Not that I'm struggling with that, but, it leads me to be thinking, hey, if we go up higher and we take out these highs, what else is there to target for us? Like not that much. There's no real high time frame draws. Like the best high time frame draw for the S&P 500 is these lows right here. Even though we're making this bullish S&P divergence, I kind of have to keep that in mind because, for me, draws and liquidity right now are the obvious draw and liquidity right now is to the downside versus the other draws are all the way up here. All the way up here, not really super duper enticing, And NASDAQ's coming up and actually taking out all of these low resistance draws. Bro, NASDAQ takes out this high, bro, yeah, I'm going to be looking for fucking shorts, bro. Like, NASDAQ, we get whatever, sweep down, sweep back up, we take out these highs, dude, we'll probably end up getting a bearish S&P divergence. NASDAQ takes out these highs, ES fails to take them out, awesome, we can short on ES and then target this draw on liquidity. That's kind of how I feel about it. I don't know. Kind of how I feel about it. Also, Bitcoin, dude, we're finally in this green box. I just bought another Bitcoin, so I bought in with another $100,000. I now, over the past 2 to 3 weeks, I've bought 8 Bitcoin. I bought some when we got underneath 100K. I bought some when we got underneath 105K. I just bought another one now that we're in this 95K area. Even if we go lower, bro, like I'll just keep accumulating. Honestly, it would be dope if we go lower. I'll buy fucking 20 Bitcoin down here, bro. The cheaper it gets, the more I want it. So yeah, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think that, I think we do have one more leg up on BTC. That's just kind of how I feel about it before we get like a true rotation all the way down, but we'll see. See, Nasdaq's reaching for these highs here. Okay, so Nasdaq took out these highs. ES is underneath these highs. Now we're kind of getting toward that time that I would want to start seeing a rotation. Pretty healthy retrace into this hourly gap here. No! Got rid of ES. Fuck. Is this the right one? I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Bruh. Okay, so Nasdaq's ripping. Let's see if ES wants these highs. that my Bitcoin went through. That looks really good. Yeah, of course. Okay, ES is ripping. Let's see if ES takes out those highs. Sorry, I had to take my antibiotics, bro. I went to the ER yesterday. Isn't that fucking crazy? I went to the emergency room. How insane is that? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So we're making this bullish SMT, and we've moved past these highs on ES. It's kind of leading me to want to potentially be bullish. The things that I'm going to be paying attention to are really like the lower time frames. I know that sounds obvious, but paying attention to like these 5-minute gaps here. Do we have a gap right here? No. Yeah, so like paying attention to this 5-minute gap here. As we come and retrace down, 1, do we inverse it? 2, do we even come to it? Other things that I'll be focusing on is like, I mean, I never really use those, but it's because there's no other confluence. We have this order block and this breaker block right here. Okay. And all of these are kind of lined up correctly. I think once we close this bullish hourly candlestick, we're going to get a retrace down anyways, or we're going to get a move down anyways. It just depends on if that move down is to push us higher, which is a possibility, or if that move down is to send at least the S&P 500 lower to this high time frame draw on liquidity, which also is a possibility. So, time will tell, time will tell. The way that price is moving, though, it makes me feel like NASDAQ wants these highs before we would want to go lower. ES, I don't think we'll come up and grab these highs. If NASDAQ can grab these highs, I mean, it's already 950. Nasdaq's just moving up, and again, like this is what I expected, kind of on the fundamental bias of the fact that, look, tech stocks are down a drastic amount. We just took out a super high time frame draw on liquidity here on the 4 hour. What are investors going to do when they see their favorite stock, Nvidia? What are investors going to do when they see that Nvidia is down fucking 15% from the highs, and like Nasdaq is trading lower on the open? They're going to want to buy that, So it just depends on how much more strength that they can put in. But also, like this initial move up was expected. It's exactly what I was expecting, just off of knowing the trader's mindset of these are valuable stocks. They are down significantly from the highs. There's extreme fear in the market, and we just came down and we swept out a significant draw on liquidity. If there's extreme fear, there's been a lot of selling, and we hit a significant draw on liquidity in the market, what's likely going to happen? We're going to get moves up now. So ES is still chilling down here while Nasdaq continues to get higher and higher up. It's low-key feeling like Nasdaq is just going to go all the way up here and take out these highs. I think ES is going to stay right put. It's hard to say whether or not I even want to take a trade off of this today, because we have these drastic moves down, drastic moves up. All right. Nasdaq is gunning for these highs. Literally not a single black candle or down candle in sight whatsoever. That's the thing, though. If Nasdaq doesn't grab these highs, it's obvious that Nasdaq wants these highs right here, right? If Nasdaq starts giving us a 5-minute retrace, then I'll just simply long up to these highs. If Nasdaq gives us a 5-minute retrace down before taking out these highs, bet. This to me seems like there's just a bunch of, this to me just seems like bread up here. So if Nasdaq wants to start a retrace, It looks like ES is slowing down. It looks like NASDAQ's slowing down. I don't know. There's a pretty close gap right now, but if we can get like a healthy 5-minute retrace on NASDAQ down, then yeah, I'll just be willing to long up until these highs because I don't want to short against this trend. It's just like yesterday, bro, or just like yesterday and the day prior. It's like I took the opposite trade of what I should have. Like I got fucked up. Like yesterday, we had a huge sell off. I traded towards the strong draw and liquidity. I got stopped out. The day prior, when I didn't do that, I got stopped out. Playing the wrong sides of the field for both trading days. It is what it is. But I think that this is pretty clean right here, especially if we inverse this hourly gap. You know, if we can inverse this hourly gap, get a deep, healthy retrace in here, then boom, we can target these highs. See what the 4 hour's in for. Ooh. Nasty 4 hour. Yeah, that's what I would want. All right, so we're going to inverse that hourly gap. Now, because the 10 a.m. candle is opening, I think that we can look for a pretty solid retrace here on the 5-minute. We're definitely not going to come into this gap, but it's literally just going to be as simple as seeing a change in order flow on the 1-minute. But again, that's all if we don't come up and take out these highs. So the 10 a.m. candle has opened. What I would want to see would just be a simple break of 1-minute structure to the downside on either of these indexes, showing me that, hey, you know, we're getting that proper 5-minute retrace in by changing direction on the 1-minute, and then all that I would be looking for would be a change in direction back to the upside on the 1-minute, and then go ahead and long up to these highs. Because that's the draw on liquidity for the day. There's no doubt about it for NASDAQ. We got bullish S&P divergence. You know. Wait. Okay, cool. ES. Okay, nice. We're getting some down candles here. Not quite a full break yet, but slowly but surely. Again, you know, if we could come down, sweep out some of these lows. Let's see. ES has a little 5-minute gap right here that I wouldn't mind. You know, I just want a strong, healthy 5-minute down candle, and then just see a clean and simple 1-minute change in order flow back to the upside via inverse for value gap, break of structure to the upside. You guys know the drill. Let's first see this break down. NASDAQ is obviously the more bullish pair. That's the trade that I'm going to want to take the trade on. There's not many confluences here. I mean, we have this 5-minute gap. It doesn't really matter as long as we just get that change in order flow. That's all that I care about. Damn, okay, so we don't break structure there, but we've already broken structure to the downside on ES, so I would like a deeper retrace than this one that we have right here. But fill in this bearish gap. Nice, ES is going lower. NASDAQ, let's just get a break of structure, dude. Even though it's the more bullish pair, but I would like to see a deeper retrace than what we're getting right now. I wouldn't really want to see the price turn around just yet. As long as we can close this candlestick bearish, that would be ideal. We have new lows that we have to target for the breaker structure. ES is already broke. All right, let's see here. I want to make sure that NASDAQ closes that bearish candle first. Damn, bro, are we really going to inverse this gap right now? Even if we inverse it, I don't want it yet. Okay, good, we didn't. Okay, we have 54 seconds left on this 5-minute down candle. Let's see if ES breaks structure the upside here. If ES breaks structure and NASDAQ inverses this gap, then we're good to go long. And just trade it up to these highs. Nice. I would like for us to go lower. Nice. Get a healthier retrace. Nice, 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 nice. Now that's a good looking 5-minute candle. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We're still in a good position. If NASDAQ inverse, now we look great. If NASDAQ inverses this gap right here to the upside, bet. Long up to the highs. BS break structure here, bet. Let's see here. Damn, bro, are we going to do it in one single candle? I would hope not. If we close all the way up here, we just gotta go long. Damn, bro, this shit's going without me. No, bro. Okay, well, luckily I got a decent fill. I was able to get filled right here. Never mind, it's kind of a shit fill. What does ES look like? ES looks similar. Imagine this comes and just barrels my stop. very possible. There's no shot we get that close to these highs. Right, man? This is a horrible risk reward, bro. And I lightweight feel like we want to go lower, which is kind of spooky for me. Like we might crash down and take out this low and this low, but I don't know. Maybe if we can just get the juice needed, just please, if we want to go lower, just do it after we take out those 5-minute highs. Just do it after we take out the hourly highs, bro. We already made, yeah, bro, that's a huge hourly wick. There's no way that we want to go lower than that. Come on, man. 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 Mine. Come on. Mine. No. Oh, my. Oh, mine. Come on, man. Come on, man. God damn. I'm getting smoked, bro. The past month, dude, has not been good. Stopped out. Lost 70,620K on that one. Oh my God. Okay, we're getting a deeper leg down here, I guess. Probably going to manipulate these 5-minute lows. Maybe come into this 15-minute gap. Maybe come into this 5-minute gap here. I'm not done today. I'm definitely not done today, bro. Definitely not fucking done today. Definitely not done on this one, bro. I'm going to dub the fuck out of this NASDAQ trade, bro. There's no way we leave those highs. There's no way we leave those highs after inversing a 1 hour gap like that, bro. There's no fucking shot that that happens. I'm dubbing this. Telling you, bro, right now would be the prime time to just punch a long in. I'm telling you. Right now. Right now would be the time. Right now would be the time to clock that bitch in. I'm watching these gaps to get inversed. I'm watching this gap to get inversed. If we inverse this gap, fucking punching in longs, dude. Punching them in. Hear me? Clock that shit in, Edward. Oh my god, yeah, if we inverse this, I'm going long. Inverse it, bitch. Inverse it. Inverse it, I freaking dare you. I'm literally full fucking porting. I'm full porting up to those highs. I'm full porting up to those highs of the second that we inverse this gap. Don't take out the highs without me, dude. Don't take out the highs without me, bro. Don't take out the highs without me, bro. Don't take out the highs without me. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Don't take out the highs without me, bro. Oh my, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm going long. went in with way too much money. I went in with way too much money. We'll figure this out though. There'll be a way for me to move my stop. I did not think that that was going to be that much. Just so you guys understand, this much of drawdown, or when we got down here, I was down $40,000. So all the way down here, this would be like a $200-something thousand loss. Maybe even, yeah, maybe even more. We need to find a spot to be able to move my stop loss. We need to find a spot to be able to move the stop for sure. Like 1,000,000%. Yeah. Yeah. Can't move my stop until we get bullish confluences out of one of these 1 minute confluences, and that's kind of an issue right now. Yeah, like when we got down here, I'm currently down 110K on this. It's a lot. It's not. We got to get bullish confluences out of this, and then, yeah, if we can get that, then I'm immediately moving a stop. Wow, you're fucking capping. We broke structure the downside on the 1 minute. On ES, we got to break out of this zone shit that we're in. Better. Not as good. I don't want to move my stop yet because we could do like a sweep and then move higher. It's hard because this is a lot of drawdown right now. Like that's really as far as I would want to let price go, for real. We got to turn this shit around. If we can get a bullish candle like this, then I'm comfortable moving my stop underneath. Here, if it stays bearish, yeah, bearish, I don't like it as much. I would like to see maybe, yeah, if this next candle can even just push a wick above this high, then I'm completely comfortable moving my stop underneath this candlestick wick right here. But right now, I'm not. Oops, damn it. Okay. I like where we're at now. Okay. Still in this. I haven't moved my stop yet. Come on, man. There's just no fucking shot we leave these highs like this. Please. Hit the highs. I'm literally exiting out of two of my positions and then letting one run with very managed stops. Yes, bro. Holy shit, dude. Get me out of this over leveraged ass position, please. Get me out of here. Thank you. Oh my. Okay. Wow. Oh, okay. That was really bad. Okay, now I'm only down $21,000. I'm moving my stop loss underneath these lows. I still have extended take profits because I think that we can potentially go higher. We have this as the top of the 1 hour gap on ES. We can also target these highs. I think NASDAQ is going to want to come up and take out these highs. Wow, bro. Talk about... Okay, so now I'm only down 21,660 bucks today. That makes me feel a lot better. I was very, very, oh man, over leveraged on that position. That was not good, bro. And this position as a whole is not good. Looking back on this entire trading day as a whole, I shouldn't have been trading today. I was literally in the ER yesterday. I don't know what I was thinking. This was an emotional trading day for sure. This was not something that I'm proud of. Not a proud trading day. even though I knew where the market wanted to go, this was it wasn't in terms of like this entry. I mean, like, I could have gotten a better one, sure. Maybe could have just entered off the 1 minute SMT divergence from these lows up to these lows, and from these lows down to these lows. But what was I saying? But the leverage is where I fucked up bad. Or just, the contract size. That was very bad. We're at least sort of out of it now. Kind of the sticky situation that I'm in right now is the fact that my stop loss on the rest of this position is still underneath these lows, and I don't really want to move it to break even because we very well could retrace to break even and then continue higher. I think NASDAQ wants these highs, and I think ES wants these hourly highs, especially if we're planning on inversing this gap. I don't know, especially with a candle like that. I don't really see that leading to like a whole bunch of bearish movement. At least I don't think. I think we could potentially get these highs. Just gotta watch this gap, I guess. Sad thing is if I end up getting stopped out on this, then I pretty much end up at the same, if not a worse position than I was just off the first trade losing. It'll put me at a worse position. If I lose this, then I'll be down like 90K instead of, what was it before? 60K? So I would like to be able to take some partials at these highs and move my stop to break even. That would be nice. I think if we push past these highs, I think we're bound to take these highs out. And I think ES wants those hourly highs, but tricky trading day. All right. Let's get up. Hit that bitch. Come on. Come on now. Nice. Come on. I low-key might just close my entire position if we take out these highs. I don't know. Move my stop loss underneath here, maybe. Come on, man. Grab the hourly highs. We're so fucking close. Come on, dude. Are you fucking playing with me right now? Like, bro. 2 inches away. Dick's length away, bro. Bang it! Please. Come on. Do it. Do it, bro. Please do it for me, bro. Bang it. Bang it. Thank you. Okay. Nice. Feels good, man. Okay. Now we are going to move stop loss in slight profit here underneath these lows. So that puts us low key, bro. I might just close everything here. It might just be smart. These are the hourly highs. Once ES takes out these hourly highs, I'll close everything on NASDAQ. Once ES takes out these hourly highs, then I'll close everything on NASDAQ because I think ES is going to take out these highs. That puts me at a profit for the day, which, again, believe it or not, only a $12,378, $12,378.68. Could have been 67 cents if I closed 2 seconds later. But if or when ES takes out these hourly highs, I mean, low key, I'm thinking about just like closing it right now, but I don't know. Well, we'll see what gets hit first, this or the hourly highs on ES. Probably get hit at the same time, no. Once one of these gets hit, then I'll close for full take profit. Whichever one happens first, this or ES's hourly highs. kind of looking like this. If this gets hit, then we'll be up 50K for the day. But bro, it could have been a much bigger. Okay, I'm going to close everything here. Nice. Let's see, did ES take out the hourly highs? It's about to. Bro, honestly, I made the fucking most out of what I could have today. Oh, wow. It should have been a much bigger and better day, but it is what it is. I mean, shit, bro. I'll leave with fucking a $64,000 dub on the day. Like, I'll take that any day of the week. So this is what we're looking like. Okay, it's not too hot, but this is what we're looking like on the month of November. We're down 153K because we had that big loss on Friday, losing 174,000. And then we pretty much made it all back, damn near. On Monday, we made 130K, and then we lost around, okay, with fees included, yeah, it was 20K, but wait, there's no fucking way. Maybe one of the trades didn't close when I checked, but, shit, bro. I guess 40K on Wednesday, and then another 132K, and then we were able to make back half of this loss by making $62,000 a day. So negative 174K for week 1 of November, or at least the trading week 1 of November, 21K for week 2 of November. We have to have a better week next week. Because I've been sizing up, obviously. I told you guys this last time, but I'm sizing up in November. So the goal is for me to turn this around, and then ideally, if we turn it around, we can end in the green like 150K, or in the green maybe 300K, and kind of start consistently. We've been doing it. We've been seeing these big swings, and this has kind of been my stable throughout the past couple months. So last month was a bad month, but the month prior obviously did really good. And then August did really good. Like, if I can keep my months around here, if not a little bit higher, we're staying in like the pretty steady 6 figures a month range. But obviously there's down months that are involved with that, or like break even months. Like October was a break-even month. July was a break-even month. But other than that, like all the other months have been green, which is pretty good. So again, it's just, as long as we don't, even if we get one of these months, it's not the end of the world, but it's obviously nice for us to not have something like that. But anyways, that's that for trade recap for today. I appreciate you boys. I'll see you guys on Monday.